When Diana realized Charles had returned to Camilla. Diana's world seemed to collapse when she realized that Charles had returned to Camilla. The man she had hoped would be her future still had a place in his heart for another woman. Perhaps what hurt the most wasn't simply discovering Camilla, but realizing that the love she once believed belonged to her was never completely hers. Diana had given so much. She married young. She became a mother. She built a family with Charles. She once believed they could overcome everything together, but slowly, Diana had to face a painful truth. The man who had once danced with her, comforted her when she cried, and became the father of her 2 sons, had returned to the woman from his past. And perhaps that was when Diana began to understand that a marriage that looked like a fairy tale from the outside doesn't always have a fairy tale ending. However, their story was not over yet. Although their relationship had long been filled with pain and distance, Diana and Charles remained married for some time. They continued carrying out their royal duties and, in public, were still expected to stand together as a couple. But behind the scenes, their marriage was becoming increasingly difficult to maintain. In 1992, their separation was officially announced. But separation was not divorce. They were still legally married, while William and Harry remained the most important part of both their lives. For the next few years, Diana and Charles lived increasingly separate lives. The distance between them continued to grow, but their bond as parents never truly disappeared. Then, by late 1995, discussions about divorce became increasingly serious. Queen Elizabeth II eventually expressed her view that divorce was the right path for them. After a lengthy process, their divorce was finally finalized on August 28, 1996. Diana was no longer the wife of the heir to the throne. But she remained the mother of William and Harry. And after years of living within a marriage filled with pressure, Diana finally had the opportunity to decide the direction of her own life. She continued her public work. She remained close to her 2 sons, and slowly, she began building a life that was no longer defined by her role as Charles's wife. She had entered the palace as a young girl who believed in love. She left the marriage as a far stronger woman who had found her own voice.